the shadowed corners of history, where the threads of legend and fact intertwine, lies the Stanley Hotel, a beacon to those who seek the whispers of the past and the murmurs of the other side. My darlings of the dark, I invite you to journey with me as we peel back the layers of time, revealing stories of ambition, spectral presences, and the indelible mark of a literary nightmare. Our exploration begins with Freeland Oscar Stanley, a man whose vision carved a monument to luxury from the rugged wilderness of Estes Park. Within the walls of his grand creation, room 217 waits, silent and brooding, a chamber where history and haunting collide, inspiring terror in the heart of a young Stephen King. Prepare to be ensnared by the allure of the unknown, for as we delve into the spectral heart of the Stanley, we confront not just ghosts, but the essence of fear itself. Join me as we step into the world where the veil is thin and the spirits speak. Every episode this season is a two-parter. The first part is about the history of the hotel. The second part, we get into the paranormal activity. I will be uploading 2 episodes a week, so please stick around and come back for more. In the second part of our enthralling exploration into the Stanley Hotel's storied past, Ancient Secrets and Haunted Journeys delves into the enigmatic figure of Lord Dunraven, the Anglo-Irish peer whose legacy in Estes Park is as mysterious as it is controversial. Before the splendor of the Stanley Hotel ever graced this secluded valley in the Colorado Rockies, it was Lord Dunraven's ambitious vision and questionable methods of land acquisition that first sparked intrigue and conflict within this idyllic retreat. Arriving in Estes Park in 1872, drawn by tales of its untouched beauty, Dunraven's dream to establish a private hunting preserve laid the groundwork for a complex saga of ambition, land speculation, and a haunting presence that many believe still permeates the area. His efforts to monopolize thousands of acres through the Homestead Act created tensions with local settlers, weaving a narrative of desire and disillusionment that eventually led Dunraven to abandon his American ventures for his estates in Ireland. Yet, it is in the spectral realm that Lord Dunraven's story finds its most captivating chapter. Room 407 of the Stanley Hotel in particular has become the focal point for tales of Dunraven's lingering spirit. Guests and staff report unexplained occurrences, sightings of a distinguished gentleman, the scent of pipe tobacco without a source, and sudden chills in the air, fueling speculation that Dunraven's attachment to the land extends beyond the grave. These tales of Lord Dunraven's ghosts do not merely contribute to the mystique of the Stanley Hotel, they intertwine the history of Dunraven with the legacy of the hotel in a manner that continues to enchant and mystify visitors. His story serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of history, the transformative power of ambition, and the indelible marks left by those who seek to claim the land. Lord Dunraven, born Wyndham Thomas Wyndham Quinn in 1841, was an Anglo-Irish peer who left a notable mark on the history of Estes Park, Colorado, long before the construction of the Stanley Hotel. His story is a fascinating tale of ambition, land speculation, and ultimately a lingering presence that many believe still haunts the area. Dunraven first arrived in Estes Park in 1872. Drawn by tales of its unparalleled natural beauty and the abundant game for hunting, he was captivated by the wild, untouched landscape and envisioned creating a private hunting preserve, a secluded escape for the elite of his time. To achieve this vision, Dunraven employed questionable methods to acquire land, leveraging the Homestead Act and enlisting associates to make claims on his behalf. amassing over 6,000 acres. His tactics, however, were met with resistance and controversy, straining relations with local settlers and contributing to a complex legacy. Despite his aspirations, Dunraven's dream of a private hunting retreat was never fully realized. The growing influx of settlers and the changing political and social landscape in the American West made it increasingly difficult for him to maintain control over his vast holdings. Disillusioned and facing numerous challenges, Dunraven eventually lost interest in Estes Park, turning his attention back to his estates in Ireland and his political career. The land that once formed part of Dunraven's envisioned preserve eventually saw the rise of the Stanley Hotel, built by Freeland Oscar Stanley, who arrived in Estes Park in 1903, seeking relief from his tuberculosis. The Stanley Hotel would come to embody the opulence and grandeur that Dunraven had sought to escape, transforming Estes Park into a celebrated destination. Lord Dunraven's connection to Estes Park and the Stanley Hotel has transcended his historical role, morphing into tales of his spectral presence, particularly in room 407 of the hotel. Guests and staff have reported unexplained occurrences and sightings that some attribute to Dunraven's lingering spirit. These tales of paranormal activity contribute to the mystique and allure of the Stanley Hotel, intertwining the history of Dunraven with the legacy of the hotel in a way that continues to captivate the imagination of visitors. Lord Dunraven's story is a poignant reminder of the complexities of history, the transformative power of ambition, and the indelible marks individuals leave on the landscapes they seek to claim. His presence, whether in historical record or spectral form, adds depth and intrigue to the narrative tapestry of Estes Park and the Stanley Hotel, enriching the lore of this iconic region with tales of ambition, conflict, and the enduring mystery of the past. The spectral tales of Lord Dunraven's presence at the Stanley Hotel, particularly in room 407, weave a fascinating layer into the rich tapestry of the hotel's haunted history. Lord Dunraven, a British aristocrat who once owned much of the land that Estes Park now occupies, is said to linger in the shadows of the hotel he never built, but whose grounds he once coveted. His connection to the land and the subsequent tales of his hauntings bring a historical intrigue to the paranormal experiences reported by guests and staff alike. Room 407 in particular has become a focal point for those seeking encounters with the noble specter. Guests staying in this room have reported a variety of unexplained phenomena that many attribute to Lord Dunraven's ghost. The scent of pipe tobacco, absent of any physical source, has wafted through the air, suggesting the presence of the land's former lord, known to enjoy his smoking. This olfactory hallmark has become a signature of his spectral visits, enveloping guests in an aura of antiquity and mystery. Moreover, sightings of an apparition described as a distinguished gentleman donning period attire have been reported standing silently in the corner of room 407 or by the room's window, gazing out at the land he once sought to possess. These visual manifestations are often accompanied by a sudden drop in temperature, a common indicator of a ghostly presence, leaving those who witness it in no doubt of Lord Dunraven's lingering attachment to the hotel and its surrounding environs. The experiences in room 407 are not limited to the visual and olfactory. Auditory phenomena have also been documented. Guests have recounted hearing disembodied laughter and whispers, echoing the lively personality of Lord Dunraven. On occasion, the turning of doorknobs and the rustling of curtains when no draft is present suggest an unseen visitor, making his presence known in a room he inexplicably haunts. Paranormal investigators, drawn by these tales, have sought to document and understand the phenomena associated with Lord Dunraven. Their investigations have employed a range of techniques, from EVP recordings to thermal imaging, in an attempt to capture evidence of his presence. While definitive proof remains elusive, the accumulation of anecdotal experiences serves to enrich the lore of the Stanley Hotel, adding layers to its haunted reputation. The stories of Lord Dunraven's spirit in room 407 contribute significantly to the Stanley Hotel's allure as a destination for those fascinated by the paranormal. They offer a direct link to the region's past, a reminder of the complex history and enduring mysteries that envelop this iconic establishment. The haunting of Lord Dunraven is not just a tale of a ghost. It is a narrative that intertwines the personal ambitions, desires, and perhaps regrets of a man with the evolution of a hotel that stands as a monument to early American luxury and the supernatural fascinations that continue to draw visitors from across the globe. The tales of Lord Dunraven's haunting at the Stanley Hotel, especially in room 407, have piqued the curiosity of skeptics and paranormal investigators alike, leading to numerous attempts to document or debunk the alleged paranormal activity. These investigations, aimed at piercing the veil between the anecdotal and the empirical, have employed a variety of methodologies, from scientific instruments designed to detect unusual environmental changes to more traditional approaches that seek to communicate with the spirits directly. Paranormal investigators have converged in room 407 with an arsenal of tools. EMF meters intended to detect electrical anomalies associated with ghostly presences, audio recorders set to capture EVPs, and infrared cameras to identify inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Some teams have reported spikes in EMF readings and unexplained cold spots in the room, which they interpret as potential indicators of a spectral presence. EVP sessions have yielded mixed results. While some investigators claim to have recorded distinctive voices or whispers that could not be accounted for, skeptics argue these could be the result of pareidolia, the human tendency to find patterns in random stimuli. Additionally, there have been attempts to capture visual proof of Lord Dunraven's spirit through photography and video recording. While certain images captured in and around room 407 have shown unexplained shadows or light anomalies, critics often point to natural explanations like light reflections or camera malfunctions. The subjective nature of these findings means they are frequently contested, with skeptics suggesting psychological or environmental factors as more plausible explanations. Skepticism towards the haunting reports has prompted some to call for more rigorous scientific scrutiny of the phenomena. Critics of the paranormal narratives argue that the stories of Lord Dunraven's presence are likely fueled by the hotel's storied past and the human brain's propensity for storytelling. They advocate for controlled experiments that could more definitively rule out the natural explanations for the reported occurrences. Despite the ongoing debate between believers and skeptics, the investigations into the paranormal activity attributed to Lord Dunraven have undeniably added to the mystique and allure of the Stanley Hotel. For many visitors, the possibility of encountering something beyond the ordinary is a compelling draw. Whether or not definitive proof of the supernatural can be established, the intrigue surrounding room 407 and Lord Dunraven's alleged spectral activities continues to be a focal point for both paranormal enthusiasts and those simply fascinated by the rich tapestry of stories woven into the fabric of the hotel's history. The tales of Lord Dunraven's spectral mischiefs have woven a rich, enigmatic thread through the fabric of the Stanley Hotel's history, significantly contributing to its haunted reputation and the unique experiences of its guests. Dunraven, an aristocrat with deep ties to the land long before the hotel's construction, has become a pivotal figure in the lore surrounding this iconic establishment, adding layers of intrigue and mystery that attract visitors from all corners of the globe. Lord Dunraven's legacy at the Stanley Hotel is multifaceted, serving not just as a tale of a lingering spirit, but as a symbol of the complex history of Estes Park itself. His reported presence in room 407, marked by sightings, the smell of pipe tobacco, and other unexplained phenomena, offers guests a direct link to the past, a past filled with ambitions, disputes, and a deep connection to the rugged landscape of Colorado. These stories enrich the narrative tapestry of the hotel, blending the historical and the paranormal into a compelling allure that draws both skeptics and believers alike. The impact of Dunraven's alleged hauntings extends beyond mere ghost stories. They are an integral part of the guest experience at the Stanley Hotel. Visitors are not merely staying in a historic hotel. They are stepping into a living story, where every hallway and room may hold secrets from the past, waiting to be uncovered. For many, the chance to possibly encounter the spirit of Lord Dunraven, or to simply immerse themselves in the atmosphere of a place so steeped in legend, is an irresistible draw. Moreover, Dunraven's spectral legacy contributes to the Stanley Hotel's reputation as a must-visit destination for those interested in the paranormal. The hotel's haunted history, bolstered by tales of its former landowners' antics, positions it as a cultural and historical landmark that offers more than just luxury accommodations. It offers adventure, mystery, and the possibility of experiencing something truly unexplainable. In essence, Lord Dunraven's enduring presence at the Stanley Hotel encapsulates the intersection of history, mystery, and the supernatural that defines the hotel's charm. It's a testament to the power of storytelling and the human fascination with the unknown. Whether Dunraven's spirit truly wanders the halls of the Stanley Hotel or not, the tales of his mischiefs have become an indelible part of its identity, ensuring that his legacy, much like the hotel itself, will continue to captivate the imagination of visitors for generations to come. As we close this chapter on Lord Dunraven and his spectral legacy at the Stanley Hotel, we tease the next intriguing episode of Ancient Secrets and Haunted Journeys. In 1974, the Stanley Hotel, nested in the scenic embrace of the Rocky Mountains, unwittingly became the birthplace of one of horror literature's most iconic tales. Stephen King, a burgeoning master of the macabre, found himself an unexpected guest in the grand edifice of the Stanley, a stay that would inspire The Shining, forever altering the course of horror storytelling. King's vivid nightmare in room 217 and the hotel's supernatural reputation provided fertile ground for a story that would captivate millions. Though Stanley Kubrick's film adaptation diverged on setting and vision, the essence of the Stanley's eerie ambiance remains a cornerstone of The Shining's legacy. Our next episode will delve into the fascinating interplay between King's creative genius, the Stanley Hotel's haunted lore, and Kubrick's cinematic masterpiece, exploring how a single night's stay can ignite the imagination, leading to creations that resonate across generations. Join us as we explore the legacy of The Shining, the Stanley Hotel's pivotal role in its inception, and how this tale of isolation and terror continues to haunt the collective psyche. The story of King's Stay and the creation of The Shining is a mesmerizing narrative of art imitating life, and sometimes life imitating art in the most unexpected and enduring ways.